Hey, well, thanks for coming on, Perry. We appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Oh,
No problem.
pleasure.
So, I guess get started. How are you doing, Perry? It's been a
Oh,
while.
busy.
Yeah. How's Battlezone been going?
Not too bad. Getting
Not too
things
bad.
all set up for Hinton.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
We had a tournament down here this weekend, a youth tournament. So that was a
That's
good
awesome.
success. Got a chance to not be refereeing when my boys are pulling, so that was fun to watch.
Good for you, man. That's awesome. It was a youth only tournament, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I wish we had the capabilities to do something like that here. I just feel like we need a little more yet
Soon.
for youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. There's only one way to start, by doing it right. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so
We started it last year. This is the second time we did it. It's going fairly well.
that's awesome. Yeah.
well, we're all looking forward to Hinton. I know that's my favorite tournament, so that was pretty
Yeah.
awesome last year, man. That got me hooked on arm wrestling. So
Yeah, good
I was
stuff.
just an amateur starting to pull when I went to your tournament. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah, after that, I was it. I was full fucking 100% in arm wrestling. Like,
Yeah.
oh, look, see my background, see my screen in the background?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. That
Yeah.
was my first non-amateur class I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was an amateur before that. Yeah. So
Okay. You pulled the pros out there?
that was a master's. Yeah. But that's like a pro. They're pros, man. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I beat Benny there, so I was happy.
Yeah.
Herman got the best of me. That guy in the middle there, he's actually really good. Yeah.
He's a tough guy.
He's a tough guy. Yeah, roofer.
He started off in the amateurs out there, and then
Just moved up.
we had to bump him to the pros. He was
Yeah.
he was a little
Up
too
too
much
much.
for the amateur
I
class.
think so. His hand's pretty strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't get anything on his hand. So this year I hope he shows up because I want to get him.
Oh, he'll be there.
Yeah. I want to get him.
Pretty
Little
much
revenge.
guarantee that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no, it was awesome.
I'll tell him you're looking for some revenge.
Oh yeah. Well, he got me at provincials too, the fucker. Yeah.
Oh, did he?
He was still
Okay.
too much for me. Yeah. I think I had Josh Bellin, and then I had him, and then I was out. So I was like, fuckers. Yeah. But it's good. I liked it. It's good.
Yeah.
You get to feel the level, and I've been working hard.
Crazy out there
Yeah.
for competition. The heavier classes.
Here in Alberta, the guys are we're all becoming tanks now. Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. No, it's really good. Yeah.
So, Perry, tell us a little bit about your own arm wrestling accomplishments throughout your career. Give us a few highlights.
Oh God.
Yeah, lots. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I want to hear.
Don't let me remember. I don't know. I started in 1988 in Nova Scotia and pulled the circuits here. When I started, we used to have a tournament every 2 weeks, and I hit them all. And after about the first year, then I pulled every class that I could make, which was right from the 150 class right up to the open class.
Perfect.
I took a lot of beatings, and then I think I got I don't know about provincial titles, but I got 19 national titles and over 7 different weight divisions or categories between masters, grandmasters, and open.
That's awesome.
Wow. Good for you, man.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Got a silver at the Worlds. That was the best I could manage to get out of this young body. So the old body, I don't think is gonna produce much more than that.
Oh, you never know.
Silver
Okay.
world is insane though. A lot of people arm wrestle their whole lives and never get that, right? So
Yeah, that was right there in Edmonton.
wow, that's
That
awesome.
was 93, I want to say. Early
Yeah.
90s anyway.
Wow.
Great tournament.
And what made you start Battlezone up? What was the reasoning behind that?
Yeah, we wanna hear that. Yeah.
Well, it was plain and simple. 2014, I was inducted into the CAWF Hall of Fame. And I got back to my sister's place in Sackville. I was living in Alberta at that time. I got staying with my sister, and I get back and I sitting on the deck having a beer and a smoke, thinking about everything and where I was gonna go from there. And I said, time to give back. Maybe I wanted everybody. I had a lot of great experiences. Met so many great people through arm wrestling. I just wanted everybody to get the same opportunities that I had. There was we started in Alberta in 2014. At that time, it was only open to Albertans. I said for 1 year we'll keep it because there was only maybe one tournament in Alberta, Mayhem at the Mall, and all these clubs are practicing, and nobody was pulling. So then people started having tournaments and that. So I said, well, I'll have 3 tournaments a year, and in Alberta, and that gives the other clubs chances to put tournaments on if they want to put tournaments on, and and that, I guess I got off topic a little bit there.
Oh,
No,
no,
that's
not really.
perfect.
Oh, really?
No, so you
Oh,
just
that's
wanted
good.
to give back, hey?
Yeah.
And throughout the years, obviously you've been doing it for almost 10 years. Well, 10 years now for this year, I guess, hey?
Yeah,
2024
yeah,
already. Crazy.
yes,
What is
sir.
it what does the league as a whole mean to you now? I'm sure it has a big importance on your life, hey? And just
Uh, it does. I like to go. I'd like to go somewhat in a different direction. Not maybe in a different direction, but bigger. I'd like to see. I'd like to go bigger. I'd like to get more people involved. I like to have. I like to have. I don't even know, like franchises in every province
yeah.
or whatever that would take care of their own Battlezone event there and focus more on the super showdowns and the title matches and stuff like that.
Okay.
Perfect.
That was one of my questions. Yeah, is how yeah. So that sounds like you want to link it all together, right? Like because I was gonna see like what, like let's say I win the belt, the championship belt in Alberta, and I win it, right? Like so like am I gonna be the Battlezone? I'm the Battlezone champion in Canada? Like that.
Well, no,
No.
we have our champions,
Yeah.
and we run the tournament. If you hold the belt,
Mhm.
say at 160 pounds, then you have to compete in the next class up in tournament play,
Yeah.
right? So you can't, if you hold the belt
Yeah.
165, you can't compete in tournaments at that.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
the simple reason, I don't want the number one contender
Yeah.
being the guy that finished second
That
to the
makes
champ,
sense. Yeah.
or you know what I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
or
Yeah. And then it's
Yeah.
like the
can't be
stupid
in this
rankings.
class before somebody gets a title shot,
It's
right?
just like the stupid ranking system we got. Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. It's like,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have super matches, which guys train, work hard for, and then you do 2 classes, you pull 10 guys and you fucking lose to somebody, and then
yeah,
you get your
yeah.
rank. Like I don't like that. Yeah. I like your idea, actually. I think it's way better.
So
Yeah.
then, if you win the tournament, then you become the number one contender from that tournament.
Yeah.
And then you get a title shot. You get offered a title shot at the next event. So if you don't take the title shot,
It gets passed on.
right, then I'll either go to the next guy, I'll go to the next guy on the list. And that guy would be the guy who won the tournament before that,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, which makes sense for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
No, perfect.
Yep.
So, yeah, so it goes down the line like that. If not, if I can't find a guy, then we don't have that belt match at that event, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And with the franchising, you said when you say that and you're looking to get higher and higher levels, is that kind of what you're trying to start doing with this Matt Mask, Mike Gould super match that you say?
No, not necessarily.
Yeah.
I thought it would be a good match. I wanted to set Matt and Tim Bresnan up a while back, and it didn't go through for me. But I see they did have the match. They did compete. I watched
They
it.
did, but I wasn't in, I didn't like it. Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
it
I was
came
in
down to the
Vegas for
refs
that
too
one.
fucking much on
It
that
was
one.
debatable. That PAL in the
Yeah.
States, I gotta say they run it well and they have a good system, but they are
No,
very,
not a
very
super
strict
match
on their
system. They
refereeing.
don't have a good super match system. Their
Yeah,
super
they're
match
too
system's
strict, right?
stupid. Yeah, like
Yeah,
little
they run
balls.
they run the regular rules.
They run WAF
Hmm.
rules. Yeah,
Hmm.
They
just
run
you
them
know
tight.
what? Like there has
No
to be
little
something
elbow
different.
bumps or nothing like that.
Yeah, that pisses me
Yeah.
off. Yeah,
And their elbow pads are like concrete. That is
yeah,
one thing I
there's
do
no
remember.
give.
Because
Yeah,
if you ask Matt when he smacked the table, he actually smacked the elbow pad, and usually they have some cushion. And he hurt his finger
yeah,
when he did that because he
yeah,
said when he smacked it, it felt like concrete. Yeah,
yeah.
You think he learned?
he's
You
I
think he
mhm.
learned, eh? But back in
He
that
doesn't
day.
learn. No.
I kind of like what I like what Ian's doing in Ontario with the new table. I think it could be cool. Like if it's just for his own league, I think it might be kind of cool actually.
I'm not sure what.
He designed a whole new table for super matches. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Check it out. Yeah, it's on Facebook. He's posted every day. Yeah.
who's that? He is Sheridan.
Crippler. Yeah, the Grippler there.
Ian Carnegie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carnegie, yeah.
Yeah. I was talking to him and I was doing a live stream, just giving him like he was asking my opinion of the table and everything.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like, yes, you wouldn't use it in a tournament format. You really wouldn't. But like for super match and stuff like that, it just opens doors. Like, you know what? Guys say that we gotta expand the sport, but when anybody does it, they get fucking hammered. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know
Yeah.
what? At least the guy's trying, you know what I mean? Like he's, if you don't have somebody trying to do something, then like you say, oh, something's got to change, super matches, this, that, and then a guy does something, and then everyone just fucking blasts him, like,
Yeah.
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 So you want the
Yeah.
sport better, or do you want the same? You know what I mean?
You
Like,
gotta have that. Yeah, you gotta
yeah,
have thick skin if you're
exactly. You got,
gotta
yeah.
put yourself out there,
You want
right?
to be innovative and stuff like that,
Yeah.
right? But I think super matches are exciting. You know what? And you know what? To have a little bit different rule set for super matches, I think is okay. Because really super matches are about the entertainment value, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
even when you had the super matches last year, I mean, fuck, that's awesome, right? Like we're into it. Like it's for us, the crowd watching these matches,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
100%.
I don't like it when it becomes about the refs all the time. And now
No.
you got to be, you know what? We have pride as I'm a level 2 now. I'm proud ref, but at the same time, never do I want to make it about me refing. I want to make sure it's about the arm wrestlers, that they're treated fairly and that they're safe. Other than that, I don't want anyone knowing I'm even at the fucking table refing. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
I just think some of these refs, their heads swell up and it gets fucking ridiculous, and then it wrecks the matches, right?
it
So
can. It can.
it can.
We got good referees
Yes.
coming for our tournament.
Oh, you did last year
And
too.
we
It was
got
great.
Dave Hicks and the
Oh, I
Butcher
yeah.
and Craig
Yeah.
Mitchell's
Yeah.
coming up from
Butcher.
Ontario.
What about Butcher?
Mo,
Butcher gone?
yeah, Mo's coming down from Tumble Ridge, and yourself, you're gonna rep
Yep.
for us,
Yep.
and Josh
Yeah, Russo.
Russo, yeah,
Yep.
he's gonna be
Yeah, we
there.
both got our level 2 this year.
Yeah, so
Josh.
that's
Yeah.
gonna get you guys a little
Awesome.
experience on the table and stuff. And
No, we appreciate it. Well, we got to pick up the slack. He had Stu Foster quit, right? For whatever reason, him and Fraser. And then Fraser, not, like he can't be the only ref in Alberta. So, you know what I mean?
yeah, no,
So
that's right. And
we
then
got
Joel retired too, right?
yeah, yeah, there you go. After Sylvan Lake, that was it with him. right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
similar situation to Stu, I think, but yeah, but you
Yeah.
know, yeah, we're losing all our refs.
Well, I know they did take a lot of abuse.
Yeah,
I watched Joel down in Saskatchewan,
yeah,
and he was repping on a table, and one of our guys, Kyle Schwartz, was down there pulling
yeah,
Cade, and they were in the straps, and he was yanking and pulling, and it was like, what the hell's going on?
yeah.
I called Joel after. I said, do you want to file a complaint? I said, I'll
No, I'll
take this
back
right.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, I'll take this right to the top, man.
Yeah, yeah.
He said,
And he's a
no.
good ref too.
They dealt with it at the tournament. And that's
Yeah.
good, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
And he's still, you know what? He's still around. He's still always like
Oh, I can
seeing my
guarantee you
posts.
he'll be in Hinton, and he'll be pulling probably.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
he pulled there
Perfect.
last year.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
want to see guys get discouraged and leave the sport. Like,
No.
and
Well,
it's a toxic
guys
shit.
like Joel
Yeah,
and that we've been friends for
years.
30 some years, right? And
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
with, the other guys there that's going to be like Len and all those guys been around
Yeah.
for that long that,
Yeah.
just because he's not refereeing anymore, don't mean he's not
Don't
going
mean
to
shit.
hang out with his friends, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 And so your next tournament is the February one, right?
Yeah. February 16th and 17th.
Yeah. 16th Friday is the super matches.
Yeah. We got,
Yeah, let's hear 'em.
5 super matches right now. I'm waiting for 2 confirmations and,
Did the Thai one go through yet?
not as of yet.
Oh man, I'm gonna get on the phone with that guy and tell him that I'm his doctor and I say yes
Yeah.
because I want to
But
see that match.
he
I
did
want
get
to see
some-
it.
Yeah,
he did-
that should be a good. That's a great match, and
Yeah.
I think it would go 5, and I think they're all gonna be wars.
Amazing.
But
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I think that's the match, man. Yeah.
yeah,
Ty
but
says
if
he's hurt,
not,
but
I
he feels
do.
strong. Yeah.
If not, it's still gonna be a title match, and
Mm.
and I do have backup.
Perfect.
So, uh,
So Kenny's pulling 2 different weights
Ty.
for super matches, right? He's pulling Sean
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
pulling
Well,
Big Sean and then pulling Ty, maybe, possibly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah.
got down. Kenny was down 225. He usually goes around 240.
Yeah.
And he got down to 225 for the Nationals.
Uh,
I said, "Hey, what's your plans? Are you planning on sticking around that weight, or are you coming back up?" Or so I sort of talked him into dropping his belt and going and fighting Ty,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
that opened the door for the #1 contender, Sean Ross,
Yeah.
and the #1 contender from the West, Josh Bellin, to fight for that belt.
That's gonna be, yeah.
Yeah.
Josh is strong too right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. I know.
And,
He put me
yeah,
out.
I
He put
think
me
if
out at
he,
Mayhem. Yeah, so I know.
yeah, if
Yeah.
if Sean prepares right, it could be
He's a big dude.
a good match. Yeah, he is. As long
Big
as
dude.
Sean
Big
don't
dude.
look at him, he'll be all right.
Yeah, don't get it intimidated. Yeah, don't even look at him. Yeah.
Yeah. You see him
Yeah.
walking towards you, and he's
Yeah.
same height as you, but he ain't on the stage yet.
Yeah. Don't try to top roll him either. Yeah. My only advice is don't try to top roll him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got nice strong fingers, eh?
Oh, he's got 4 inches of reach on me too. Yeah. I was in the
Yeah.
final. I was in the final against him at Mayhem. And I was hurt. He was nice. He just lightly pinned me. But
Yeah.
his hand, like literally, like, and I got pretty big mitts. His hand literally goes right around your hand. Like it's something. Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's calm too. Like,
Yeah. He is. But he's got some fire in him too, actually. Like,
yeah. If I was that size,
yeah.
I think people would be leaving the table and not even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
You and
think
your
I could
antics.
intimidate them enough
Yeah.
to say, no, I'll just lay down for this one.
Well, he's kind of a slow, like he kind of like when he first starts pulling, he's kind of mellow, but you can see him when he gets it's bam, it's just he starts firing and
Yeah.
yeah, like
Oh,
you
it's a
know,
tournament
fast.
gets on, you mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He starts hitting, and he's been practicing. Josh has been practicing his hit. So and
He's
it's
like a diesel engine in the
it
cold.
is. Yeah. Yeah. That Fraser's
And
tournament.
then you don't want him to snowball.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
like, oh,
sir.
he goes, I'm not taking it easy on you, Brian. You got to feel where the level is. I'm practicing my hit on you. I'm like, oh, great. So I get
Great.
to the table and I'm like, and it was just bam. I was like, what the fuck? It was over. I didn't even feel pressure. My hand was at the pad. So yeah, I got a long way to go to catch up to guys like that. It's a little discouraging actually, because it's like levels above, actually.
Yeah,
So
but you know what? That's the fun in it, right?
it is. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And it's good to feel it too. That's
Well,
why
yeah, you gotta know where you're at to
yeah, yeah,
know where you gotta get to.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Perry, I was gonna ask you what I know you do the weight classes a little differently than like let's say like a nationals or something like that. What's the reasoning behind that? Do you just find that more entertaining to have this bigger weight classes with more people? Is it time thing or
I put the classes like that so you're not pulling the same people all the time.
yeah.
Right?
Okay.
You get some
That's what I
different
thought.
people and stuff like that, right? Otherwise you're running the same tournament every tournament all year long, right?
Hmm. For sure. Yeah.
So, and it lets some of the guys test themselves against some guys that they normally wouldn't go in a class with, right?
Yeah,
So,
100%. And like you said, actually that's a very good point, I think. When I pulled a year tournament last, I believe I pulled probably 3 or 4 people I've never arm wrestled before in my life.
yeah,
Whereas, like you say, every tournament I go to here that's the same weight classes or whatnot, I know who I'm pulling. They know how to pull me. I know how to pull them. It's the same thing, just a different, different day, right? So,
yeah,
yeah,
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, we pull a lot of the same people all the time. So
Yeah. Well, it's
yeah,
bad enough when you're in the open class, right? You got no choice, right?
yeah,
oh
Right?
yeah.
Unless you get some new blood coming in. It's the only way you get to pull anybody new, right?
Or
yeah.
you got to travel somewhere, right? That's the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is not cheap.
Oh,
No,
that's the
no.
thing. Yeah.
Oh man, I couldn't believe the flights out there were like astronomically cheap.
Oh yeah, did
Yeah,
you go Lynx is pretty damn cheap. I
Yeah.
went
Well,
too
we
much.
we came WestJet,
Oh, did
and
you? Yeah.
the two of us got return tickets for under $800 for the both of us.
That's through WestJet? Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
and
Yeah, we got $300 for me and my daughter to and from to on Toronto this past summer,
yeah,
like 380
yeah,
return for both of
yeah.
us. I was like, whoa. I'm like,
I
Yeah,
I
well, the
booked.
guys coming from Ontario, they paid 250 for
yeah,
return
yeah,
return
Yeah,
tickets, right?
yeah.
So,
yeah,
Yeah. But that makes, that's kind of nice in a way, because then it's a little more
yeah,
affordable then, right?
yeah.
So, I mean, maybe
I
hopefully
booked
it's like,
nationals super early just because I noticed on links. I went and looked, like you said, links. It was there and back. It was $180 to Ottawa, and I was like, I'm
great.
booking it right now because it's not going to get any
Yeah,
cheaper.
yeah,
no, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
If it
yeah.
does, so what?
yeah, exactly. I'm okay with that.
Oh,
So
you're going to
Yeah,
Quebec this year?
it'll be my first nationals this year. Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
Quebec. I'm already booked.
I'm
So
waiting.
yeah,
I'm waiting to the following year. Yeah, I think it's gonna
but
be
your old
good.
man's first nationals was New Brunswick.
it
Yeah.
was. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be good. No, I'm excited. I'll be pulling 195s at your tournament next, and then after that, I want to go to the East versus West qualifier, but it's looking like I'm going to be in Dubai with Matt for the
Oh,
King of the
okay.
Table down there.
Yeah,
So probably after that one, I will kind of just be training for a little bit and then see what comes. Provincials will probably be my next one after that one. So
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Do you know anything about this? Not that we want to get into this topic, but so nationals doesn't qualify us for worlds anymore.
I do know nothing about that.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
either. Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah,
what I gather
yeah.
is the
Somebody got pissed off.
the Canadian Arm Wrestling Federation. This is the perception I got. Really doesn't exist to the WAF anymore.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Joey started Canadians only.
Mhm.
Sorry, my memory
Oh
takes a
no, I
minute to
know.
get things. But he
Yeah.
started a Canadians only, and I'm not sure. I think everybody's going to have to go through that group to qualify.
Yeah.
right? Whether he's gonna hold a second nationals or whatever, he's just gonna ask people they want to go or
Mhm.
whatever. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was thinking, like if it really does come down to one guy, with you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, a little petty. I heard the guys are
Is
going to
that
Mexico
WAF
to
and
qualify.
IFA or just WAF Worlds?
No, just WAF.
Uh,
I heard just
yeah,
WAF.
just wow. But don't
Oh
quote me
yeah,
on
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm just guessing,
I'm
right?
just going by the online, what's been posted lately.
Yeah, and I really don't pay too much attention to it anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know.
Yeah,
We screwed ourselves, what we did. So we pay the price now, right?
yeah.
It'll all get
Unfortunately.
figured out.
Oh, we keep
Yeah, yeah,
doing these big battle zones and everything. I mean, we'll be good. We want somewhere to pull. That's all that really matters.
yeah. Well, yeah,
You
that's
know?
exactly right. That's
Yeah.
all it's gonna do is more leagues are gonna spur up over the
Yeah.
country because of this, and
So yeah,
something
so you don't
other
let the
direction.
online stuff get you too bothered then, Perry, eh?
Yeah,
You know the bullshit that goes on social media.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like
Because I
opinions are
honestly
like assholes. Eh?
I
Everybody
thought you
knows.
were gonna be pissed at me. Yeah, I thought you were gonna be mad at me. Yeah. So I was like, I hope Perry's not pissed at me, right? Because I'm whole,
So
we didn't. The funny thing is that I'll talk about it quickly because you're on here. Is I did forget about Battlezone. I know you do it every year around the same time, but we were planning it months and months ago, the East versus West qualifier, because I'm holding it with my partner. And it did get totally missed. But the problem was is that another few guys put in bids also for this qualifier, like Fraser put a bid in for the qualifier and this and that. And then there was a pretty strict timeline on it. And you know how it is to get a venue. Like we're in
yeah,
Calgary. These places are doing Christmas parties till fucking March. Like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I needed capacity for 600. Like I don't know who's going to show up for the qualifier. So
Yeah.
you can't just get a little place and hope that no
You
one shows
you
up.
don't want them standing
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of money too. Like the contract was pretty. I'm not going to go into the pricing, but you know how it is. It was actually Deerfoot Inn and Casino. It wasn't cheap. Like it's expensive.
Yeah.
So, and the main qualifier is in Daytona Beach. I think it's the end of April, beginning of May. I think they moved it a week. But when you're doing qualifiers, you can't do it 2 weeks before the main qualifier. The guys need time to train, get
Yeah.
set up their passport, all that shit, right? So I only had about a 3 week window. And then I originally set like I said, I'm only bringing this up because you're on here. I felt really guilty about it because I really appreciate your event, and I didn't want to interfere with your event at all because I love
No,
Battlezone. That was what made me an arm wrestler. So that's why I wanted to talk about it. So yeah, we only had about 3 weeks, and then I had it scheduled the same day as Lethbridge's league, like March 16th or something. I think there's when they're starting their league.
Yeah.
And Mike Schaff reached out to me and said, Brian, like we're starting our league that weekend, right? And that was the only one that reached out to me at the time. And I was like, oh, I don't want to affect your league. You know what I mean? So the only weekend we got was February 24th. That's all I could get. And I couldn't get a venue. And it was like, and we had to pay, you have to pay East versus West also for to use the name and everything. You know what I mean? You know how it is. You want a franchise battle zone. It's the same thing, right?
so
So
then you do
anyway,
that. That
it was, yeah. So like, it wasn't like I'm competing with anybody else. It was just, that's what we had. Right. And
yeah. Well, it is what it is. You got three
yeah.
tournaments right there in a row.
So anyway, and like I said, and I do believe we have to work together on these, like on the organization and stuff. You have your same weekend every year. It was an oversight on our part, but
Well,
as far as
last year we
anybody
sort of
else,
got screwed around because
yeah,
somebody took Lethbridge's weekend in March, so
yeah,
they took my
yeah,
weekend in
yeah.
February,
Yeah.
so I grabbed the weekend in March,
No, I
and
agree. I agree.
and that
But
ended
yeah,
up being 2 weeks before another tournament.
but I do like the fact that I don't think that we should be playing them 3 weeks in a row. Like I do agree there, right? We have to work better in the future. But the fact that there's these opportunities for arm wrestlers though, and especially if we can get the spacing and the communication down properly, I think good things are coming to arm wrestling. Like really good,
Oh yeah, for
you know.
sure. It's came a long way since Game of Arms.
Yeah.
People have been flocking to the sport, and after Game of Arms, they kept coming, and COVID, a lot of new people
Yeah.
come in through COVID with a new sport that they could, not
Well,
be in a
because it's a
big
good
crowd.
family and we're not judging, right? And yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
give a fuck about COVID. So yeah, we were like, yeah. I know that's what got me. The COVID, that's what brought me into the sport was COVID. You
Yeah.
know? And I think anybody that gets into arm wrestling, it doesn't take long to get the itch. Like it's the community, really. It's not, you know what, it's the arm wrestling. Yeah, I love arm wrestling. I love feeling my arm feel like shit for a week afterwards, but it's just like the brotherhood. Like
Yeah.
it's
Well, this
big
tournament,
love and community, man. So
the tournament in February is gonna be like I like arm wrestling. We always did in the early days. Every time there was a tournament, we'd be back at whoever lived in that town. We'd be back at their house,
yeah,
arm wrestling until the sun come up and
thumbs up.
drinking
Yeah,
and partying and having
you
a
know,
good time. Right?
yeah,
Perfect.
It
yeah,
made a
How it
good
should be.
yeah,
made a good strong unity in the team.
yeah.
Mhm.
Really,
Oh
right?
yeah,
We work together, we play together,
yeah.
right?
Well, I haven't been
Easily.
anywhere. I haven't been anywhere where I was uncomfortable, and I've never been anywhere where I wasn't accepted once since I started arm wrestling.
Never
So
met any assholes.
there's only
Well,
one. There's only one. I'm not bringing
there's
them up.
always a
I'm not
few.
bringing them up, but there's only
Are
one
you
that
going to Are you going to Quebec this year?
I'm not.
You'll see them. Might see them.
You might find some assholes there. Yeah.
No, no.
I don't speak French, and I'm French. I'm part French, so
Yeah.
they won't like me much.
That
Yeah.
wasn't meant to be a dig on all the
No,
French.
no, no. Of course
Nah.
not. But I've been there, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hey,
Uh,
whose jacket's that in the background?
mm, where?
What background?
That Team Canada jacket. I think that's
That's
Nicole,
Stu
isn't it?
Doyle, I think, isn't it?
Oh,
I think that
Oh,
was
is it?
Stu
I
Doyle. I
thought it
think
was
so.
Nicole.
Oh,
oh,
actually, it is. No, yeah, it is Nicole. I think it is. She wore a toque with back. Yeah, I think that's her. Yeah, I think it is her. Yeah, yeah. No, you're right. But I
I'll
remember
tell her
Stu
you
had a
said she
shirt
looked
like
like
that
Stu
too.
Doyle.
Yeah, I remember. Don't tell her that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, he's funny. You know that guy's hilarious. Like I beat him. I beat him like before I went up against Ben, and I've never had anybody happy and freaking out that he lost.
yeah.
Yeah, like I gripped up with him, right? He's like, "Oh, your fucking hand's strong," and then I cracked him, and his hand popped. He goes, "Did you fucking hear it? Did you hear the crack?" He's like, "It popped." I'm like, "Okay, buddy."
Yeah.
"Yeah, I heard it." Yeah. I really like that guy. He's funny as fuck. He makes me
Oh
laugh.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
bunch of guys.
yeah. That was a good
Uh,
time.
I think Benny and Pete are coming down. I imagine Stu will be in the mix there too, and
Yeah.
hopefully some of the other guys will be down. I don't know. Martin's probably all healed up by now. I would think he missed last year. He tore his arm up at the North Americans.
Oh, you know what I was going to ask you? Was that an arm break or just what was that last year that happened? Not bringing up bad shit, but remember
What
that?
at our tournament? At our tournament?
Yeah, remember somebody got.
Yeah, that was an arm break.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was. Oh, okay.
kind of.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I never did get a follow up on that guy and how he was. Yeah.
Yeah, I dropped a couple little things off with Brad Hunker, lives in Drayton Valley, to drop off to him,
Right on.
and I tried to get a hold of him a couple times, and I never got any answer, no response from him. So I hope it didn't discourage him and send him off hating arm wrestling.
Oh, I hope not. Hopefully he's there this year.
no.
Hopefully he's healed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it's a
Yeah.
great turnout this year. I think it should be.
Have you seen him back?
Oh, no.
Have you seen him back in Alberta? That's Scott kind of.
Not me. No. I haven't seen him since.
Can't think. I haven't been to the Drayton Club though. I'll have to go there sometime. I know a lot of them guys just train out there and they only come to the one or two a year. So except
Yeah.
for like the big guys like Josh DeVoe, I'm sure he'll be at Battlezone.
Oh
He's
yeah,
awesome.
he'll be there. Yeah, and
He's awesome.
Jay sounds, when I was talking to
Oh,
him
yeah.
last, he sounds like he's gonna be there.
Sweet.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
gonna get the poster signed this year again?
Yeah, for
I want a
sure.
new, I want my new poster this year. Yeah. I got it framed on my wall behind me. Yeah. You can't see it because I got the background. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, I want my signed poster this year.
yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
And hoodies.
a
If you bring
couple.
hoodies too, I'll buy a hoodie this year. Yeah.
We didn't
You didn't get
have
them? No.
time. We didn't have time to get the hoodies in time to bring
Oh,
them out,
yeah.
but we are gonna order some when we come back. We'll order them and
Yeah. Okay.
just
Yeah, I'll buy one and you can send it to me maybe or something.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We'll be in touch over that for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
When get this behind us, and I got a couple tables I'm building right now, and and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But
Oh, wicked.
but yeah, I'm hoping we get a super turnout. We got
Oh,
a
I
lot
already
of
know. I already know you're gonna. Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of us are coming. So
I promised Vince we'd make this the biggest event
ever.
that we ever had, and
That's
I
awesome.
hope
That's awesome.
I hope
Yeah.
everybody shows up and we can do that for 'em.
Yeah, me too.
No, for sure. No, this is exactly why we did that. We want to promote it, get it out there so everybody knows,
Yeah,
right?
no, I
Just
appreciate that too.
oh, we appreciate you coming on, man. It was
Oh
awesome. I
yeah.
know it was kind of short notice, but yeah, we really appreciate having you on here and
I
answering
see
our
you got
questions.
your hair cut.
Yeah, yeah, I did.
It's kind of mellow, doesn't
No,
it?
no afro right now, but there's always
Yeah.
time. So
You got to get the Jerry curl.
So here I'll put you on the spot. I'll put you on the spot now. If let me see here. If I haven't checked, you know Dylan Courier?
Yep.
yeah, I do.
He
He
pulled a super
pulled
match last year,
Steph
didn't he?
last year, yeah,
Yep.
for the
Yep.
I pulled him last year at the tournament.
Did you?
Short,
Yep.
stocky guy. Short,
Yep.
stocky guy. Yeah. I know him.
Who
He's on the
won?
poster behind me. He's on the poster. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah.
Who won?
He
Well, we
lost.
pulled lefty.
Oh no.
We
You
pulled
beat
lefty, and I beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you pull him right?
No, not righty.
super
So
match.
yeah, I was thinking
That's what
because he's coming again. He had a good time
Okay.
and that, and you maybe if you guys agree, if Bill Carty doesn't come, then I'll have an opening for a match.
You just say yes, and I'm in, man. You know how I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd
So
be an
so I
honor.
haven't forgot
Take
about
it
you.
to
I'm
go to
still when Dylan said, I said, oh, there. So I don't want to go over 6 matches.
Yeah.
I want to try to get the boys down here, have them watch parties at Kenny's Club and
Yep.
at the Gladiators and maybe the Hub City Hitmen too have watch parties. I'm thinking we start at 7, that's 10 here. We get done by 12, 1 o'clock down here.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody be laying around drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you tell him if he wants a match that I'm always down, Perry. And I really want to, I know Sean and Matt are on that card, and those are two of my best friends right there. And they're in Turkey right now. Safe flight back to them, but I'd love to be on the same card as them. And so, yeah, anybody just let me know. So,
Yeah. And don't let me know what happened there too, because I never watched that yet.
Oh, okay.
oh,
I
okay. Good thing
didn't
I
get
didn't
a
say
chance to
nothing.
watch it yet, and I figured I'm staying away from Facebook and stuff, so I don't see nothing.
Oh yeah.
Thought I better throw that out there before you inadvertently said something.
Well,
No,
that's
no
good.
worries. Give
Maybe
it a
want
watch
to
for
now.
sure.
I'm not gonna.
Give it a watch. It was a good card all
It was-
together.
it was
Engen had
good.
another awesome card. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Awesome.
so yeah. Anybody watching? I have a few questions I can address right now. People were asking about entry fees. Yes, there are entry fees. They are $10 for youth, $50 for pro, and $25 for everybody else.
okay.
The masters class, I put it to 50 years old at my last event, and I had nobody enter, so I'm putting it back to 40.
That's good because I'm
So the
45.
age limit's going back to 40.
Good.
Okay.
And
It's my
And
class. So
it makes it hard to keep it uniform when, like, just for example, Alberta, your big guys are like 300 pounds,
Yeah.
right? We got a couple coming now, but before the last couple of years, our big guy was like 230.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, for sure.
big difference in and the lightweights too. They're like out here, our lightweights are around 160.
Yeah.
it's
The
like
guys
170
winning the
something.
belt and the guys from Alberta are like 150,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
You know, the guys winning the tournaments down here are at the top of the class. But
That's where we have problems, is in that really lighter one, because we got a lot of guys at like 145, 150, and then they complain, right? Because they're like, well, it's like you can only have so many classes too, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Eat
I
some more
started off,
Wheaties.
the class was 165,
Yeah.
and like 165 guys like Neil Looker and that would go up and pull him to 195.
He's a little heavier these days. Like he wouldn't be that anyway.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
and good wins on Neil there,
You see
Dakota.
that?
Oh,
He won.
thank you. Yeah.
Did you watch those matches?
$10 knocked me off my seat.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
see those
Perfect.
matches, Perry?
What's that?
Did you watch all those matches that day? We had that super match day. It was
I watched a few of them. Yeah,
Mhm.
I
I had my
off and on.
second
I
super
might have
match
seen
that
them
day.
all off and on.
Yeah. I pulled Christian Dell that day. Yeah. And Zach pulled the guy named Austin. We all three of us had a super match that day.
Yeah,
We
We
all
all
won.
won.
We all won.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
the
Yeah.
circle of champions.
Yeah. Yeah. I pulled somebody bigger than me for once. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Who Josh and Sean pulled there too, didn't they?
Yeah. They were
Yeah.
the last
Was
match.
that right hand?
Right hand. Yeah, they were right after me. So yeah.
It looked interesting the first round, and then Josh
Yeah.
got angry.
Yeah.
Because we were all because you're in Red Deer country, right? So we're all going, and he's like, "Fuck you guys, no one cheering for me." Bam! He just started hammering Sean. Yeah. Sean tried. Sean's crazy. He just does the craziest shit. Yeah. He's got the most heart in a match. Like he'll just throw all his shit.
Yeah, he won't quit.
Yeah, he don't quit for nothing. Yeah, Sean's an inspiration to me actually when it comes to arm wrestling.
Yeah, last year was the first I met Sean or you.
He pulled his heart out, Sean did.
Yeah, I was quite impressed there.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
And I did too. I got the vibe. That was the day I got the vibe. You actually gave me my first intro, so I brag about it ever since. You go, you got up there. You remember what you said? You go,
no.
You got up there, you go, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated because Parliament's in session. And I was like, fuck yeah. No, actually, you know what I said? Did he just fucking diss me? And Sean's like, Sean looks at me, goes, no, he just said this. And I was like, yeah. I was like, fuck yeah. And that was right before I went against Ben Souls, and I beat him. I crushed him. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. Like Perry's the shit. Yeah. Now that's my thing, right? Parliament's in session. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you made that. Yeah.
Hey, you need a shirt.
I do. Yeah, I know. I do. I know.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, it's on the list. We got to get it done. So.
Yeah, sir. Well, I wouldn't begrudge you.
I know.
I wouldn't begrudge you a seat in Parliament these days.
Oh fuck Parliament! I know, but it still sounded cool. So you know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a big party after the event.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
This is the same place as last year, right?
Yeah.
Yep. After Baskin and Sweets.
I got my hotel booked. Yeah.
It's almost 11 there, so I don't want to hold you for too long.
Yeah.
But before we let you go, so it's February 16th and 17th. It's Battlezone. It is in Hinton at the venue, and then what hotel is it? Sorry.
At the Baskin and Sweets.
Okay, and there's 4 weight classes.
The pro classes have
Sorry. Yep.
4 classes, and all the classes on the poster, by the way, are left and right arm. There's 4 pro classes, 8 altogether, left and right. There's 10 amateur classes. There's 10 youth classes.
And
3 women's classes.
two masters, 2 grandmasters. Are you doing grandmasters?
And masters class.
Okay.
Okay,
Over
perfect.
40, there's 4 of those, right? So
And
there's over 30 weight divisions.
Yeah.
Awesome. And February 16th, what time do the super matches start? The Friday night? 7, right?
7 p.m. Friday night, super matches will take place.
Perfect. And then next, you can weigh in that night, or you can weigh in the next morning for the tournament, correct?
Kathy's going to be doing weigh-ins while the event's going on Friday night. So if you want to weigh in Friday night, find Kathy and she'll get you registered. And
Perfect.
you'll be all set. Then
And
you can have a
the
nice
night
big
before.
breakfast in the morning when you wake up. And
Yeah.
yeah, no,
See-
breakfast there is really good. I remember
It
last
is.
year. And then Alberta's very own Matt Mask is hosting Mike Gould. And then we're looking at 4 or 5 possible other super matches going on right now. You can find all those on the Battlezone site on Facebook. He has the poster up there and you can check it all out. He's announced them all. And yeah, is there anything else you want to say to anybody watching, Perry?
no, finish your training up and show up ready to do battle. As far as I know, I don't have a final confirmation on it, but I'm pretty sure that Dan Murphy, I can't remember what it's called, Associated Arms or
United Arms
United
TV
Arms.
should be filming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be there taping Friday night. We're gonna be going live with the matches. I'll put the link to it on the Battlezone page when we get to that point. And everybody can watch it free of charge and enjoy the show, leave your comments and get behind your pullers.